All right, so I'll take my mask off since we have some social distance in here. But in the event of an opioid overdose, there are a few things you want to look for. First thing is going to be blue or gray lips or fingernails. Sometimes the person's skin will be kind of cold or clammy to the touch. If their eyes are open, their pupils will be pinpoint or really small. The main thing is going to be their breathing. Sometimes they will still be breathing, but it'll be kind of ragged or sound a little abnormal. Sometimes it might even sound like they're snoring or sleeping really deeply. If you notice that and they don't respond to voice or touch, and that would be a, hey, are you okay? Can you hear me? A good shake and a shout. That usually means they're overdosing on opioids. Another thing you might want to look for is any kind of paraphernalia, so needles, pills, any kind of baggies that might have had drugs in them. So the first thing you want to do is the tap and shout, hey, are you okay? Can you hear me? I usually recommend saying I'm going to give you Narcan. Sometimes that will wake people up a little bit. Another thing you can do is what's called a sternal rub. That's taking your knuckles here. You can just kind of drag that on the breastbone between the nipples with a little bit of pressure. Usually they'll respond to that. If they don't respond, the next thing you want to do is call 911. It's really important that EMS gets on the scene because the naloxone will stay in their body for 30 to 90 minutes. Opioids stay in the body much longer, so it is possible a person could overdose a second time. And then you want to go ahead and prepare to give them naloxone and wait with them until help arrives. To give the person naloxone or Narcan, which is a nasal form of naloxone, this is an opioid overdose reversal medication, you want to go ahead and just tilt the person's head back to open up the airway. You want to check their nasal passage, make sure there's no blood or mucus. If there is, just use a t-shirt or something to clean that out. This is a nasal medication, so we want that area as clean as possible. You just insert this tip gently into either nostril, administer the entire dose in one nostril, and that's it. Typically, the person will respond immediately. They'll jump right up. If they don't respond within 2 to 3 minutes, it is safe to go ahead and give them a second dose. And then you do want to, again, stay with them until help arrives.